watching 6 Stories at 6 with me, Akshata. And this evening, as we get you the biggest stories from around the globe, our focus will be on Bengaluru Stampede. What was meant to be a historic celebration turned into a heartbreaking tragedy as Stampede outside M. Chinnaswamy Stadium there in Bangalore claimed lives of 11 people. Who is responsible for this? We'll get you the ground reports. Also, we'll tell you about the presence of the family members of several Congress ministers as well as MLCs, in fact, who were there at the event. Many are asking if this was a public event or a private event. Moving on, we'll also tell you about the politics that has been going over this entire issue. BJP is asking for Chief Minister's resignation over the lapses. Also on the show, a shootout in court premises in Delhi Saket Court, a convict shot dead in broad daylight. We will tell you more about this. We'll also tell you about the holy chants and the spiritual fervor that lit up the city of Ayodhya today as Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath took part in Pran Pratishtha 2.0 ceremony of the Ram Darbar. Let's get started. In fact, we also have details about how Tata is going to build Rafale parts in the country after striking a game-changing defense deal with Dasault. We'll tell you all about this. Let's get started. In fact, we have a big breaking news coming in. FIR has been filed against RCB, DNA, which is the event manager, KSCA, which is the Cricket Association, and others. At the Cuban Park Police Station, FIR stated criminal negligence in the Stampede incident is what we are learning. So, FIR has been filed against RCB, the event management company, and also the Cricket Association. But what about the others that has been mentioned? And many are asking why no FIR has been filed against the Congress government. Let me go across to my colleague Abhishek, who joins us live in the broadcast with more details. Abhishek, FIR has been filed against RCB, event management companies and others in this police station. Why no FIR against the Congress leaders, also others who were complicit as far as this entire tragedy is concerned? Give us more details about this FIR.
What expected from the Cuban Park police station, or we were actually anticipating that the FIR will be registered against the RCB's management, the KSAS administration, and also we were also expecting there will be an FIR against the police officers who were responsible, who were accountable for the death of 11 innocent souls which parted their ways yesterday. And also there should have been an FIR lodged against the Karnataka State government, because the Karnataka State government was the actual people who invited the members of RCB on the grand steps to celebrate victory.
Absolutely. So FIR has been filed against RCB, the event management company, and others as far as the tragedy in Bangalore is concerned. Bhoomik, Sahana, Poornachand, Chinmayi, Divyanshi, Shravan, Shivaling, Manoj, Akshata and Devi. These are the names of those who lost their lives yesterday. Young lives, all under 30, full of dreams, gone in a flash. They were just fans who were eager to catch a glimpse of their favorite players. But a stampede crushed more than just their excitement, it crushed their families. Now, the government and RCB, they have announced compensation for them. An inquiry has also been ordered. But many are asking if this is enough. Who is going to take responsibility for this tragic incident that unfolded yesterday? But the question, in fact, remained completely unanswered. Let us tell you about, in fact, the tragedy that unfolded yesterday. Let us tell you about this police station and its distance from the Chinmayi Stadium. What we are learning is that the distance was only 2 kilometers, that is 7 minutes drive. Still, police was not able to gather around that area to control the crowd. And this is, in fact, a massive claim that has also come from the Bharatiya Janata Party. They have said that if this police station was only 2 kilometers, 7 minutes drive away from the stadium, then why did the police not go there and control the crowd? So this is as far as the stampede is in fact concerned. In fact, in a bid to find the answers, Republic TV asked tough question to the top cop of Bengaluru and Karnataka State Cricket Association secretary. But again, we did not get any answer. We got complete silence. Watch this.
Just a word from you, sir.
One
On
reaction.
the
Home Minister has given.
police
Home Minister
given
has
permission on
Home Minister has given already. I want to. Come.
Permission granted to the RCB team to
Home Minister has already given the briefing.
that they would not be able to do the event, sir.
Sir, was the RCB given any permission?
ಜರಂ ಸರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಘಟನೆಗೆ KSCA ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಾಗ್ತೀರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ತಾವೇನು
Negligency. It's a blame on you, sir.
ಜರಂ ಸರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಘಟನೆಗೆ KSCA ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಾಗ್ತೀರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ತಾವೇನು
Negligency. It's a blame on you, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಜು ಜರಂ ಸರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಘಟನೆಗೆ KSCA ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಾಗ್ತೀರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ತಾವೇನು
Negligency. It's a blame on you, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಜು ಜರಂ ಸರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಘಟನೆಗೆ KSCA ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಾಗ್ತೀರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ತಾವೇನು
Negligency. It's a blame on you, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಜು.
Now, another angle to this case has come to the fore. Pictures now show several Congress ministers and MLC attending the event with their families. Question is now being raised if the parade that was held yesterday was a private event of the ruling party. Look at these images. In fact, let us show you the visuals of how there was a presence of family members of different MLCs, Congress ministers there at the event where was marked to celebrate RCB's win. There was a leader from DKS constituency. Several family members of the ministers were present there as well. You can also see one standing behind Virat Kohli and that of DKS. We can also see in the visuals, this is Jihad Khan, which is one of the sons of the Congress leader, who was also present in the event when it was in fact taking place. So this in a way shows that for Congress party, it appears that this was a private event and not a public affairs. There was a presence of their family members, close one, who were there to meet with the cricketers who had in fact come there. In fact, politics has started over the Stampede tragedy. BJP has pinned the blame on Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister and sought their resignation for the lapses. On the other hand, what we're witnessing is that the Congress party leaders are passing the buck. Karnataka Home Minister G Parameshwara said that RCB and Karnataka State Cricket Association wanted the event and the government merely felicitated it. Watch the war of words between BJP and the Congress party.
I don't want to speak politics, dirty politics. Our yavatunu BJP and JDS always place politics on dead bodies. That is their life, this one. Their agenda, political agenda. But they should see what they have done. We are deeply hurt. It is our own family, all the members, the image of Karnataka, the image of Bangalore. Yes, we take it. We are not blaming on others, though it has happened very unexpectedly.
I think what was happening outside was not known to the people inside. No person who is sensitive, responsible will do that. Without knowing, things have happened, and when I have come to know that such a thing has happened, Stampede has happened, and situation is very serious outside, it was concluded in no time. So the BJP should not stoop so low.
Just yesterday, the Chief Minister puts out a tweet, and I want to read this tweet. The RCB team has done a job that makes the state very proud and happy. I will congratulate and honor them on the grand steps of Vidhan Saudha at 4 p.m. today. You all can be a part of this historic moment. He gives an open invitation, knowing fully well the frenzy of the crowd, of the fans. And he gives this open invitation without making adequate security arrangement, safety arrangement, and crowd management protocols in place. What happened? A massive stampede. You can't blame RCB, you can't blame Virat Kohli, you can't blame the fans today.
Not interested in any enquiry. Enquiry will going to be only to pass the time they will do. Nothing will happen. Yesterday's incident, Chief Minister, now also I demand to remove the Deputy CM. By removing him, he has to give good message to the state. I am running the government with transparency, with good administration. I am actually running the government. That message he has to give it.
Let me bring in BJP spokesperson GS Prashant. Sir, I want to ask you, Congress is pinning the blame, in fact, on RCB and the event managers. What do you have to say on this?
This has always been the Congress's toolkit. They want to blame everybody else excepting themselves because they're directly responsible for the loss of life of 11 innocent cricket fans. The buck stops with Sidramaya, Shivkumar and the non-existent Home Minister Parameshwara because they have not taken any steps to ensure that protection was given. From HAL airport, they could have cordoned off the area. They could have ensured that the vehicle passes through and crowd management could have been done. They did nothing of it, but they were busy in having the photo ops on the grand steps of Vidhan Sauda. Every family member of the politician was there to exchange pleasantries with the players. And the most important thing is, by the time the players had arrived at Vidhan Sauda, media reports indicate that 3 or 4 people had lost lives. This was in the know-how of the CM and others. But despite that, they continued to felicitate the players there, and then the players unknowingly proceeded to the stadium where the event continued. Even there, the DCM was proudly flaunting the trophy as if he has done a great deal of work and won it by himself.
Sir, stay on with us. In fact, we have a breaking news coming in as far as the Stampede case is concerned. What we're learning so far is that this case has been transferred to CID. SIT will be formed. Special investigation team will be formed. This case has been given to the state. CID is what we are learning. Remember, yesterday, Chief Minister had announced that, in fact, he had ordered magisterial inquiry into this and he had sought a report within 15 days. But now what we're learning is that this case has been given to the state CID. SIT, which is Special Investigation Team, will soon be formed in this case. Well, in fact, the inquiry will be started in this case. And now it appears that this case has been given to CID. SIT will be formed. Just a while back, we learned that, in fact, a FIR has been registered against RCB, the Cricket Association, and also the event management company. After that, now what we're learning is that this case has been given to CID and a special investigation team to probe whether there was any laxity. Everything that unfolded yesterday will be formed now by by the police. But this case, what we're learning is will in fact be probed by CID of the state. Let me go to my colleague Abhishek, who joins us live in the broadcast with more details. Abhishek, you've been tracking this story. Just a while back, FIR was registered against RCB and others. Now, what we're learning is that this case has been given to CID. SIT will be formed. Tell us more about this.
Well, there has been some serious developments after the case has been registered at Cubbon Park. We've also been told that the case has been transferred to the special investigation team, which will be constituted by the CID, which belongs to the Karnataka State government. And obviously, there will be some of the special officers or the top cops who will be involved in the investigation, who will also find out the course of action as to why this incident or accident happened or why this stampede happened. So we are expecting a report which has to be submitted to the Karnataka State government in the next couple of days if SIT is formed. And also, this might be one of the milestone decisions taken by the Karnataka State government because their own government is responsible for the death of 11 innocent souls. And also, we are thing. We also, the state of Karnataka also demand that a fair investigation be conducted with respect to whatever has happened. And if at all, the officers who are involved, who are the reasons behind the death, if they are...
Absolutely. So this is in fact, this case has been given to CID, the state CID. But many are asking if, many are asking that the state government should be held liable for this. And is the state government enough? They will be able to probe this case on their own, or should it be transferred outside the state? This is a question many are asking. Tell us more about this.
Well, the BJP and the JDS and also the people of the state of Karnataka very obviously know that since the CID comes under the Karnataka state government or the Karnataka state police, there might the influence of senior politicians or the influential politicians were already in the cabinet. So there might also be a demand which will be starting that there should be a CBI inquiry be conducted with respect to the incident that happened at Chinmayi Stadium yesterday, which took the lives of 11 innocent people. We have clearly seen that the police had mismanaged the crowd. We have clearly seen that the Karnataka state government had no preparations, which had started only at the last moment. These are some of the reasons as to why the case has to be transferred to the CBI rather than the CID. Might be the query or the demand from the state of Karnataka people, and also the BJP and the JDS and also the Aam Aadmi Party might demand the CBI probe, because the fair investigation from CID will not be feasible, and obviously it is a known fact to various other people and the opposition political parties that they have already claimed that the report will be favorable towards the government of Karnataka. The report will not name the officers who are accountable for the death of these people. The report will not be accountable for the ministers who actually planned this at the last moment. So the BJP, the JDS and the other parties in the opposition in the state of Karnataka are demanding a CBI inquiry, and we will have to see how the BJP or the other political parties take this any further. And also, not to forget, since the SIT has to be formed, a case has to be transferred to them, I mean the CBI, and we will have to see if the government will allow the CID to hand over the case to CBI. So this actually starts another point of view to the stampede which happened yesterday, and we were waiting for much more updates from the Karnataka state government as of now. Akanksha.
Absolutely. So the case has been given to CID. SIT team will be formed in just some time is what we are learning. And after that, what we are also learning that FIR has been registered against RCB, the event management company and also the Cricket Association. But there's absolutely no case against those leaders who in fact took decisions in this direction. Now shifting our focus to the national capital, let's tell you about a murder case here. Murder inside a courtroom lockup. Saket Court Complex in the national capital in fact turned into a crime scene today. An inmate, his name is Aman, was brutally killed while under judicial custody. And in fact, this is a cold-blooded revenge that we saw inside the Saket Court, which also raises a lot of question on the safety of our courts and how safe it actually is for people as well. Delhi police says the motive goes back to the violent clashes in 2024 between them, a past feud that turned deadly behind the locked bars today.
Right now I'm joined by Anil Kumar, who is a secretary in Saket District Court. What happened inside the very court complex?
We came to know about at lunchtime that two persons inside the lockup room, as one of the accused persons has beaten one person whose name is came to know as Aman. He was beaten by his hand. No weapon has been used in this incident. We came to know from the security in charge that the quarrel has been taken place in two persons, and one of the person has got injured, and while taking away to the hospital he got dead man.
But we have seen that the incident took place inside the lockup. How safe you feel inside the court complex?
No, there is a question on the security also, because this type of incident has never happened in earlier stage. But if there is such incident that happened in the, so obviously there is a question on the security, and we'll look into it, or we'll ensure that this type of incident will never happen again in future.
Now shifting our focus, if you're planning to visit Ram Temple in Ayodhya, the next story is for you. The temple complex has added a divine new dimension, a newly installed Ram Darbar and several temples there. But today was more special. The sacred Pran Pratishtha or the consecration ceremony took place amid Vedic chants and spiritual fervor, and it was led by none other than UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. And over the last year, in fact, we saw the first Pran Pratishtha, which was centered around the idol of Ram Lalla in the main sanctum. This second phase focused on consecrating the idol of the complete Ram Darbar, which included Lord Ram, Sita, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan and Lord Hanuman as well, along with other deities in the newly built temple across the complex. So today was Pran Pratishtha 2.0. So let us tell you more about the Pran Pratishtha that took place yesterday. Many are calling this Pran Pratishtha 2.0 after the Pran Pratishtha ceremony took place last year. That was consecration of Ram Lalla, and that was called Pran Pratishtha. And this time it was the consecration ceremony of the Ram Darbar, including Lord Ram, Sita, Lord Hanuman, and several other temples were also consecrated today. Now shifting our focus in another major boost to India's defence and aerospace sector, the Tata Group is set to manufacture the key components of the Rafale fighter jets in India. French defence giant, in fact, Dasault Aviation, it partnered with Tata to produce critical parts of the aircraft, not just for India, but for the global market as well. Now, a dedicated manufacturing facility will be established in India, which is in Hyderabad, marking a significant step towards Make in India initiative and also enhancing India's strategic defence production capabilities. So Tata will be, in fact, collaborating with the Dasault to make the key components of the fighter jets here in India. And what we're learning is that this manufacturing facility will be made in India, and that will be in Hyderabad. This is all we could pack for you in this bulletin of 6 stories. At 6, we'll be back tomorrow with more such stories. Keep watching Republic TV.